All right, guys. So, in this topic, this section, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to edit a full wedding video. Actually, I'm not going to be teaching you, as in, I'm not going to be showing you how I edit I'm not going to be editing it, and then I'm not going to do it the way I did it with the trailer and highlight because um, this course is just me showing you how to edit cinematic wedding films. And when your clients ask for your wedding films, they don't ask for 2 hour videos, right? They just want to see the highlight videos. Most of them, they book us because of those trailers, because of those, you know, highlight videos. So that's all this course was about, was showing you how to film it behind the scenes and showing you how to edit a highlight video and trailers. This was not about showing you how to edit a full-fledged wedding film because some of you do deliver full-fledged wedding films, which I do too. But this course was focused on only the highlights because I would assume editing the full wedding is easy. Okay, it's easy. People only have problems when they gotta edit the highlights and stuff like that, making the highlights look cinematic. So I'm not gonna go too much into the full wedding. All I'm gonna give you is a few tips in how I go about editing my full wedding. So what I do is, if you want to finish fast, I use Premiere Pro because Premiere Pro because Final Cut Pro gives me a problem every time it comes to exporting large files. Every time I'm exporting anything over 1 hour in Final Cut Pro, it gives me a problem. Okay, it just like there's an error somewhere. Always, never fails. But Premiere Pro never gives me any errors. That's why I use it when I'm doing the longer videos because my full weddings are usually 2 hours a piece. Okay, 2 hours. So I do part one and part two, and they're combined. It's like an hour each or an hour and change each. So with the full wedding, I usually don't add all like the getting ready, unless if like the clips were longer, but I don't usually add all the getting ready parts, okay? Because also the couples get the raw files. I have some packages where they get the raw files, unedited clips. So if you don't want to go ahead later and edit and re-edit their wedding video, or they just want to watch the clips, unedited raw footage, they can go ahead and do that. So that's why I offer that package to them if they want to get the raw files, because I gotta buy a USB, which is like about 120 gigabytes or something like that, to put their stuff in, because I shoot in 1080p. I don't shoot in 4K, only the drones. I don't shoot in 4K for the reason that those files are huge, and right now the computing power and all the storage and all that stuff, infrastructure that I need, I don't want to mess with that right now, okay? This is good as it is. So 1080p is good for right now. So what you do with the full wedding is first tackle the elephant in the room, which is the ceremony, which is the main part of the wedding. So once you edit the ceremony, so I always edit the ceremony first. Once you edit the ceremony, everything else is easy, okay? Once you edit the ceremony, everything else is just like Tetris. So once you edit the ceremony, you're gonna go to part two is where I put all the reception stuff. You're gonna go to part two, which is this. I haven't even done any editing to these files yet. I just arranged them how I'm gonna edit them. So once you've done all the stuff, all you gotta do is just chop them up, and you gotta go through the whole thing, right? So that's what I would recommend to you is just edit the ceremony first. Once you get the ceremony out the way, the reception is pretty much you just dropping files that go with each other. Like right here, you drop all the toast files. Where they're making the toast, you drop all the files for the toast and stuff like that, right? And then you're gonna go chop them up later. And then here you drop maybe what was this? What was this? The dancing part. And then what is this? So everything, you drop everything here, the cake cutting, all that stuff, the bouquet, you drop it accordingly to how it happened. Okay, so what I just like what I said, what I recommend is you guys you edit them in two parts, but you could do what you want. If it's a shorter wedding, you could just edit them in the whole part, but my weddings are usually long, so I cut them in in hour length videos. Okay, but you could do whatever you want to do, but that's what works for me. So yeah, so I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna start editing the full video because there's no way to make the full video cinematic, honestly. Everything is just chronological. Okay, everything is just chronological order. That's how you edit the full video, just as things happened. But the highlights is where we get creative, and that was my main purpose of this course, to teach you how to, think creatively and improve your highlight video. So I guess that's it. That's about it, guys. I don't want to touch too much. I just wanted to put it here and then to give you guys these tips. Okay, just keep it simple with y'all. So also, as you can see, the way I arrange the files, it helps because it's all neat. So as long as it's neat and all that stuff, you know, everything goes good. But that's that, guys. So yeah, so that's that, guys. So editing the full video. So check, I'll be adding more information about editing full videos in this section. And also, yeah, that's about it. I don't think there's any behind the scenes here, but that's about it, guys. So see you in the next topic.